So I have to be honest, this is now like my third time recording this video. You would think it would be easy. It's really not. I did the whole tutorial perfect and I did good morning in one word instead of two. I know I probably could have just told you that and shared my last video, but I need to make it over again. And I want you to know, I do know good morning is two separate words. All right, so today I'm hopping on here to give you a tutorial on how to make cute slides like this and this one in your Google Slides. Now, Google only offers you so many fonts, so people always wonder, how do you get such cute slides into Google? So I'm going to show you how to do that. The trick is to create your slide in PowerPoint and convert it into Google by saving it as a picture. So I'm going to give you this tutorial today. So the first thing you want to do is open PowerPoint. You want to change the size by going to File and Page Setup. Most teachers who create resources do this automatically. So if you ever wonder why maybe their slides aren't fitting into yours, it's because they use the dimensions 11 by 8.5. We're going to press OK, and I always just press scale down. I'm going to get rid of these text boxes and I'm going to make a border. In order to make a border for this resource, I go to Shapes, I go to the square, I click and drag. I almost fill up the whole box, not quite. I release, and then using my arrow keys, I kind of just move it around to make sure there's an equal amount of white space around the shape. Now, we want to go to Shape Fill. I do not want it filled, and I want the outline to be a different color. One of my favorite colors, maybe let's go with like a pretty teal. All right, now it's really hard to see. So when we click on that, we're going to go to the weight and make it thicker. That way it's more bold and it stands out. All right, so I have my border. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my text. Now, when you add a text box, you are going to do one word at a time. You don't want to put everything you want to write out in one text box, because then when you move it around, you're moving everything. You want to be able to move things separately. So I'm going to start with good morning. Again, two words, right? All right, so I have good morning. I'm going to make it larger. Now, when it comes to the fonts, I purchased my fonts from A Perfect Blend Teaching. You can purchase fonts on Teachers Pay Teachers. You can also find a lot of free ones, and then you just install them. It's really quick and easy, and then you have access to them. So I'm going to use PB Stay Grounded. I'm going to make this uppercase. Perfect, maybe bold, and I'm going to make it larger. Let's try 120. Try a little too big. Let's try 110. I usually like it to be as big as possible. Good morning. Perfect. Now let's add class. Now you can do the same font. You can get fun and use different fonts. Kind of play around with them, see what I like. Might do like a cursive one. Then you drag. This is the nice thing about making separate text boxes. You can kind of drag them and then use your arrow keys to move them around. All right. Again, if I had more time, I would make it perfect. I might change the fonts around a little bit, but here it says, good morning, class. Now I might want to add a box where they're going to type in. So I'm going to go to Insert. I'll go to Shapes, and I think they call them callouts. So I'm going to select this one, drag, and then I always use my arrow keys to move it around so it's exactly how I want it. We're going to go back home. Again, I do not want a shape fill. I'll make my outline black. And again, with the weight, make it thicker and more bold. Now, if you go to Good Morning, say it's like too much black, you want something different, you can fill each letter a different color, or what you can do is you can go to shape format and make it white and then make the outline black. That's something I do sometimes, or I just make each letter a different color. All right, so say this is what you wanted. You never want to add text boxes while in PowerPoint. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to File. We're going to go to Export. We're going to name it. And where it says file format, you're going to go to JPEG or PNG. Now, depending on what it is, usually PNG is better. It gives you like that transparent background. I don't really need that here, so I'm just going to go to JPEG. You can save every slide or just the current slide. We're doing every slide because we only have one slide anyway. We hit export. It's going to confirm that it's saved. We click OK, and now we're going to go back to our Google Classroom. Now I go to New Slide, get rid of these text boxes. And teachers do it different. Some teachers do it as the background. I've always gone to Insert Image, Upload from Computer, and found it. So I saved it under Good Morning, right? G, did I pass it? There it is. It should be in a folder because it's a picture. There it is. So I just insert the picture I just saved, and then I drag it to fit into my Google Slide. Now I can make the text boxes for my students and tell them to insert text here. Now, the nice thing about this is they can't change anything. This is all one picture, so it's not like they can adjust anything. And here you have your fun slide. They're colorful. You can use fonts that Google doesn't give you. So yeah, so that's my tutorial on how to make exciting slides. I did provide a freebie in the comment section below that you can go ahead and grab, slides like this one in case you need some, or now you are a pro and you can create your own. Thank you so much for tuning in to another teacher tech tutorial. I am Bree, and I will see you next time.